that took a while to start up. But anyway, what's up, guys? It's another update video. Never mind. So Rider-Fest is not done yet. I'm still waiting for one more video. Not sure if it's going to be a part of a Rider-Fest video. Not sure, but I'm waiting on Double O Rebirth's final video. Not sure if he'll upload it or not. I haven't really touched bases with him or anyone this past week because I've been real busy with lots of hanging out with friends, and mostly because of work. They've been offering me up more hours, and I've been taking, gotta get the money in. So I've been working. So I couldn't really get all my videos in. I was gonna do well, I can still do this, but I was gonna do a kind of a same style video like this, kind of briefly discussing the first episode of O's, the new Kamen Rider series, my thoughts on it basically, and I was going to provide a link to where you can watch it, and it is here on YouTube. So, and I basically just said that, so you guys probably would end up finding it anyway, so maybe I don't have to do the video anymore. And then the other video I was supposed to do was this, was a review of this guy right here, Cyclone Joker Extreme. A part of me thinks just leave it alone and have and keep the original review done by Double O Rebirth, keep that one up there. But at the same time, I have it, and I might, if I don't do it now, I could probably review it later. Either way, I'm gonna have to review it, so I'm probably just gonna knock that one out tomorrow as well for all these late entries. But all in all, it's basically over, I guess. We're just gonna throw in some late entries, I guess, or maybe I am. And I guess if any of you still want to throw in some late entries, that's fine too. Especially if you saw the first episode of Kamen Rider O's, it would be great to hear your opinions on it. So I guess take this week if you still have any late videos. I could go ahead and just add them on to the corresponding playlist. That's perfectly fine. We're nearing 100 videos in the entire playlist, so I don't know, it'd be great to reach 100 or more. So, but anyway, late entries, just whatever. If you want to post them up, but just send me the links of the videos if you have to. But otherwise, it's pretty much over this week, so that's great. Where am I at? What am I gonna do? What was I gonna say? Well, I enjoy doing Rider-Fest. I think for the next collaboration thing, I'm gonna talk more with whoever wants to take part of it. I think we're trying to cram. I think there are a lot of people who actually want to participate, but didn't really take the chance, or not take the chance. They couldn't have the chance to. We had a few late entries for different weeks, and so I thought that's why it was a good thing that I brought up the Decade All Riders week. But still, at the same time, there were still people who wanted to do some entries, and I kind of had to decline them because late entries. So, if you guys are watching this, and yeah, you guys said I basically declined. If you guys are watching this, then go ahead and just send me the links to the videos, and I'll just, like I said, I'll put them on to the corresponding playlists, so everything will be all good. But other than that, I think this was a great collaboration. There is a very small fan base amongst my subscribers, and even out there. There definitely is a much bigger Gundam fan base, obviously. So yeah, I'm looking to do another collaboration. I'm thinking about doing another Rider-Fest next summer or something else. I will do something else, but what I meant was do Rider-Fest another time next year. It doesn't have to be summer; it can be winter or something, depending on I guess. There definitely will be more products. We could do it differently, like instead of doing a week for a couple different series. I don't know, but it could be planned out in a different way. But I'm looking forward to that next year. As for what's happening next, now I was going to originally post this video on the versusZ channel, but I figured it would be better off to announce it to the masses. So I'll be using this channel to make that announcement. So for my next collaboration ideas, I did have two, and basically, okay, I'm gonna let it out, and you guys choose which one you would rather participate in, or choose which one you would rather have happen. The first one, actually, there's three originally, but the third one was a Transformers related one. So I just thought of, never mind, not Transformers. Let's do something robot, Gundam. So first one was not just a Gundam collaboration, but an entire mecha collaboration. So I was just gonna call it Super Robot Wars. I don't know, just Super Robot Wars. So basically meaning just a collaboration with a lot of other YouTubers, and especially those who have Super Robot Wars items. Super Robot Wars and what is it called? What is it called? It's that one game where you got like different mechs from different series, Another Century's episode or something like that. I think, right? Another Century episode, something like that. But I was kind of thinking about doing a huge collaboration with a lot of us, where we just throw out reviews of different mechs from different series, not just Gundam, but Super Robot Wars, Macross, or Macross, Gurren Lagann, anything basically, which is more relatively closer to what we normally do, except it's just a huge collaboration and people would be on the same page. And just like what we've been doing with field charge introductions to SICs and SH Figure Arts, maybe we can do something like, check out so-and-so's video to introduction to Super Robot Wars model kit line or something like that. So that's one idea basically. So an entire collaboration from not from Super Robot Wars, but an entire collaboration of giant robot reviews. Zoids could even be put into this. I mean, you could even do Bender from Futurama. He's a robot. But anyway, that was one idea. The other idea was this one. This one's definitely more Gundam related, but not just Gundam related. I kind of like the idea of doing a Gundam crossovers. I kind of brought up this idea a long time ago. Like I really wanted to see a Heavy Arms custom in an Iron Man, or not? No, it wasn't even Heavy Arms. It was Gundam Leopard, Gundam X. I wanted to see a Gundam Leopard Iron Man colors, and then Gundam Leopard D and War Machine colors, something like that. So that's basically what I'm trying to get at here. So Gundam crossovers with different characters. It can be Marvel, it can be DC, it can be any character, any comic book character, video game character, but as long as you're using a Gundam model kit as your base, and you can do a kit bash, you can do custom paint schemes, whatever. I think that one's more interesting. I will definitely participate. I'd probably grab a model kit and make a Kamen Rider Gundam crossover, or one I really wanted to do was a Spawn crossover, and I'm definitely going to be using a Death Scythe Hell custom for that one. And that one should be pretty easy. It's basically the same colors, but placed differently. Just crossover with I guess a character of your choosing. Those are my two ideas. So I don't know which one of those two ideas sounds more appealing to you guys. Let me know in the comments. If someone really wants to reach me. Okay. No packages, no recent packages. Like I said, I did cancel on Zabanya because of funds. Except now I realize I still do have funds and I could have gotten Zabanya. So the next thing I guess I'm getting is Harut, Gundam Harut. I'm at this point debating on whether to cancel on Harut and keep Raphael, or keep Harut and cancel on Raphael, depending on certain things. So, yeah. But as of now, I really want to keep Harut on the list. And if possible, I could really get Raphael, leaving out Zabanya for me to get later on. And I really actually do want Zabanya. Right, that. So no packages, nothing new. If you don't already know, my Freedom Masquerade is complete. I've done all the videos on versusZ clips. Let me show you guys. So yeah, it looks really badass, in my opinion. I really like the beam lance, the double beam lance. It's awesome. But anyway, I'm not gonna review that. I'm not gonna review that ASAP because what I need to do first. I've already recorded an unboxing video for Double Up Quanta, and I'll be uploading that sometime around this week or next. And I'm also going to do an unboxing video for the Unicorn Gundam Destroy Mode with the special headstand action-based thingy. So that's pretty much it. I do need to review Transam Susanoo and Reborn's Gundam. Those are definite musts to review. But other than that, I'm going to try and get in reviews. And I'm not going to make any promises. These are just things that I myself want to look out for. But I want to get to reviewing Deluxe Generations Drift and Bumblebee, Battle Blaze Bumblebee, and also my 2 Predator figures before Berserker Predator here just keeps falling off because of the stance that I have on me. I don't know why. It's a straight stance, but it won't stay. And I actually lost 2 of his teeth on the jaw here because he fell way too often. And his claw thing is just getting way too loose, so I might have to steal some nail polish and thicken that, I think. I don't know. But anyway, so I do want to review those 2 figures, or 4 figures, more like. So whenever that happens, I guess. Whatever. So yeah, I'm really actually excited to get back into the Gundam phase. But like I said, first things first, I want to knock out these reviews of these other figures that I've been trying to review all throughout this whole entire period of Rider-Fest. So definitely I'm going to review the Pred figures. Definitely going to review the 2 Transformers figures because I know you guys are asking me about them. And to be honest, since then, I really only wanted Bumblebee and Drift. And I've been really trying to get my hands on the Human Alliance Jazz, but I snooze, I lose. And that's it really. I was thinking of doing the review of Alternative Starscream that some guy gifted me a while ago, but I don't know. I don't like messing around with it. It's beautiful, so I don't like messing around with it. Anyway, so the very last thing here is another Ask versusZ session. I got 2 questions. These are some good questions actually. This is a really good question. First of all, this is from Gundam Legacy Extreme. Would you say that the $130 to $140 US price for the Master Grade VO is reasonable, or should people just push the extra $30 US minus shipping and get a perfect Gundam like the Gundam Mark II? And this is my personal thought on it. So I'm not gonna choose sides. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, this is how I think about that, but you can also do this. This is what I would do. Once again, the question is: would you say that the $130, $140 US price for the Master Grade VO is reasonable, or should people just push the extra $30 minus shipping and get a perfect Gundam like the Mark IIs? I personally would push the extra $30, probably another $50, I think, minus the shipping, or including the shipping, basically. And get a perfect grade Gundam like the Gundam Mark II, because the Gundam Mark II Titan's color is one of my favorite designs of all time, and it is my most wanted on perfect grade, on my perfect grade list. Right under that is the GPO1, and right under that is the perfect grade Strike, just because of design-wise. I don't care if it doesn't come with a lot of weapons or whatever, if it doesn't come with the Ale Pack. I just like the design of the Strike, in its perfect grade form at least. I honestly, as much as I love Wing Zero Custom, I will never get it. I probably will never get the Perfect Double Riser either. This Strike, the upcoming Strike Freedom well, I mean, not a lot of news on that yet, so I don't know. But like I said, I would be one of those people to push the extra $30 or so to get a perfect grade Gundam like the Mark II. Um, and okay, but for the reasonable price part of this question, um, I honestly don't think it's a reasonable price. I really believe that price tag is just there because of the amount of plastic you're paying for. And mind you, this is a huge kit. I mean, it is no Sinanju, but I mean, Sinanju, I don't believe has as much plastic as the Master Grade DO. But I mean, it's definitely a lot cheaper compared to the O. The thing about the Master Grade DO is its design is based off older engineering technology, older interframe engineering and all that, because the Master Grade DO was actually a prototype made years ago, and I guess they just recently said, you know what, let's bring out that prototype and finish it. And that's basically what happened here. But paying $130, $140 for that thing, I don't think is reasonable. But for those of you who have it, congratulations. I really, really can only recommend it to those who are fans of the O. I, for one, am not. Although I am a fan of the series Zeta Gundam, I'm not too huge on Master Grade DO. I would, if anything, I would choose the high grade Universal Century any day, because I'm not really that big of a fan. I'm not crazy over it at all. So there you go. I don't think it's that reasonable, but if you're a huge fan of Master Grade DO and you do believe that it is reasonable for what you get, then it's all on you. But I definitely would push the extra money just to get a perfect grade Titans Gundam Mark II. I definitely would do that. Now the next question is from Gundam Review. Which shipping method from HLJ would you recommend to people living in Canada? Also, kits with a skill level 3 on the HLJ are said to require cement. Is cement a must for kits like these? Thanks, Gundam Review. Now, first of all, I can't say that I can answer the question about which shipping method to pick for those who live in Canada, because one, shipping methods depend on your wallet, so I can't really say. I would probably ask Prime 92, because Prime buys from HLJ very often, and I do believe Prime 92 lives in Canada, so ask Prime 92. Also, kits with skill level 3 that require cement. Now, what kits are you talking about? That depends on what kits you're talking about. If you're talking about Gundam model kits that require skill level 3, it's probably a resin kit, I'm thinking. But if it says that cement is required, then cement is required. Plastic cement is required. Get something like Tamiya plastic cement extra thin. I mean, if it's like a car model kit or something, then I do believe you will need cement, because I've got a car model kit that isn't even touched. I should build that thing. But it does require cement to keep some pieces intact. So it's a must anyway, because if you don't have plastic cement and you end up breaking something on a Gundam model, plastic cement can't help. So I would pick some plastic cement up anyway. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the answers. I don't know how long this video is. I think I've gone a little bit too long. But anyway, things to expect this week and next week. Finishing off my Kamen Rider reviews. Doing reviews of the Predator figures, doing reviews of the Transformers figures. I'm definitely going to upload the high-grade 00 Quanta unboxing video. And I'm also going to have to record a unboxing for the Unicorn Gundam special head stand set thing. And I will actually do, not a double build, but a simultaneous, if that makes sense. And I will actually be doing another working in progress video for both the Quanta and the Unicorn. And if you want to catch that, again, check out versusZ channel, subscribe. Because I definitely will be doing more and more working in progress videos, whether I'm just taking pictures or recording the progress. I won't be building them in real time and painting them in real time, but like I've done with Freedom, I'm going to explain what happened, I'm going to explain what I did, what I used, things like that. So that's it, and thanks for watching, guys.